so we're the girls, and we are going to be identifying the problems.
Yeah. The dances. Relational dances.
And so we're going to tell you about, you have to remember to identify who you are.
And you need to be able to identify the pattern of the problem that's actually occurring and why it is.
And you need to identify everyone's feelings going into this problem and taking into consideration everyone's feelings besides your own.
And lastly, the combination of all these three, you're able to transform the dance into a healthier relationship.
That's it.
Yay!
Alright, in this video we are going to demonstrate the pursuer-distancer dance that can occur in relationships, and specifically in this scene we're going to use an example of two friends trying to have a conversation that is private and an outsider who is pursuing the two girls to have emotional closeness, and the girls will continue to move back, and as this goes back and forth it represents, like Dr. Gonzalez mentioned, the bat metaphor that exists in relationships.
I play Alyssa, the pursuer, who doesn't know how to properly pursue a friendship. So you can see the uncomfortableness in them as they're acting and as I am inappropriately trying to be their friend.
And I am the consoling friend who gets to sort of witness the back and forth between the two, the distance and the pursuer, and how they kind of flip-flop at some points throughout the video. So, why weren't you in Chris's class today?
Well, me and my boyfriend broke up.
Oh my gosh, what happened?
I don't even know.
Hey guys.
Hey.
What are you talking about?
Dr. Gonzalez's class.
Oh, okay, can I listen?
Yeah, actually,
I guess. I mean, okay, it's kind of personal, but...
yeah, anyway, so he broke up with me over a text message.
Are you serious?
I didn't even get to respond to it. I don't understand it.
Did you go kick his butt? I'm so sorry. Like, I can't believe that would happen to you.
Okay, yeah. What's your name again?
Alyssa?
Oh, hey, Alyssa. Yeah, so Alyssa, we're having a conversation here. Would you mind if we finish really quick?
Just a little awkward. Yep. I'm just trying to be.
Alright, actually, you can come back in, because I didn't want you to not feel included.
I'm
Have you ever had a boyfriend?
No.
Oh, okay. So, you never been broken up with over a text message?
But my friends have, and I see it on the OC all the time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, gotcha. Basically, the position I play in this is the friend who is being pursued by Alyssa. And I'm trying to talk about a personal relationship with my close friend here. And while we're doing that, Alyssa continues to become closer to me, where I'm not emotionally comfortable with someone that I don't know that well to discuss personal relationships, such as breaking up with a boyfriend.
So essentially you're distancing yourself from her as much as possible.
Right.
And as the pursuer, I'm trying to get closer to them to build relationships with them, but I don't know how to in an appropriate manner.
But when space was given and she started to feel bad, she had to kind of bring back the space. Although it was the same amount, it was still sort of, went from being the distancer to the pursuer.
I think it's also important to know that in terms of romantic relationships, when this happens, there is a way to stop this cycle if you're seeing this pattern happen, but it takes a degree of honesty, I guess, from both the pursuer and the distancer. And there's a risk involved for the distancer because they have to make themselves, they have to make themselves more available, and the pursuer is also equally important because you have to continue to pursue at a healthy level. So even though the dance, if you will, is able to be fixed, it's going to take a conscious effort on both parts to do so.
We're doing a submissive dominant stance. I'm going to be really submissive. She's going to be the dominant one. We're going to be talking about her boyfriend and things that she doesn't see that I see, but I'm trying to be really nice about them, but I'm not really assertive. So we need to correct that situation, which is going to happen, and she's probably going to bend a little bit, and there's going to be more mutuality in the relationship.
I'm going to play the dominant force, and the way that I'm going to represent dominance in a relationship, mainly our friendship, is by basically exerting what I believe on her and making her feel uncomfortable if she doesn't agree with it.
So here's you broke up with your boyfriend.
I didn't break up with my boyfriend. We're taking a break.
Isn't that the same
No.
thing? No.
Breaking up and taking a break aren't the same thing. Don't you know these things?
I thought I did. So
No. This is how it works. If you break up with somebody, you don't talk anymore, and that's like, if he cheats on you. But taking a break is like, I'm just kind of sick of him right now, so he just thinks he wants to break up, but I know better.
But I thought he kissed
No.
Shelly.
No, he didn't kiss Shelly. I told him to kiss Shelly because I told him he needed to practice on kissing.
Would no, that's not good. Wouldn't that hurt your feelings?
No, that is good because I want him to kiss better.
Okay. Well, what about Shelly?
What about Shelly?
Maybe I don't know. Okay.
All right.
You're probably
Yeah,
right.
I think I probably am right.
You're probably right.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Basically, what we showed was that as I was trying to explain that even though my boyfriend broke up with me, it was all in my court and my say, and what I thought was what she should think because I know best. Basically, eliminating any sort of input that could be positive into our friendship and asserting myself over her and holding the dominant position.
I was being really too quiet and not actually telling my friend what I thought. I was letting her think she was right all the time, which isn't always the case, but it's not always the case. So I should have been a little louder with her, voice my opinion, being a little more confident in who I am and what I want to tell her. I also want to keep in mind her emotions as well as mine, instead of just saying, no, you're wrong, you need to listen to me. Because that's what you need to do. You need to find yourself, then find your friend, figure out what's going on, and make the situation better so you can be better friends.
Yes, and I think it's important in the repair of this dance also that the dominant person learn to listen more and admit that there's a problem that exists. I think that more of the problem will be in the dominant person actually stating that there is a problem, and that the submissive person will have to do a better job of speaking up. She spoke pretty quietly in the video, and I think that kind of represents the quiet voice of the submissive person.
Okay, so we are going to be playing and showing the over-functioning and under-functioning dance. I'm the over-functioning one.
I'm the under-functioning.
Yep. And so that's, pretty much it. Is that it?
I think that's it.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah? Okay, so I went and got dinner. Do you want dinner? Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I chose Chinese food, and I went ahead and got you Pei Wei.
Great.
And I got you like the sweet and sour chicken. Is that alright?
Yeah, did you give me extra sour? Because I like extra sour on my
Yeah, I did. Okay, now I already looked over your paper and everything that's due tomorrow. I know we didn't talk about it or anything, but I figured, heck, why not? I'm good at, checking and editing papers, so it looks really good now. I took out a couple things and added a couple other sentences, but it looks really good now. I think you'll probably get an A.
Are you saying I didn't do a good job?
No, not at all. It just, there were just a few discrepancies, and, your thesis really didn't match the rest of your paper, so I went ahead and just rewrote the whole thing. But you know what? It sounds great now.
Thank you. I
You're
guess.
so welcome.
Sure.
I'm so happy to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, but I wasn't able to, look at your other one, because...
Why not?
Well, it was on your computer, so I don't have your computer.
You could have texted me and I would have emailed it to you.
Yeah, but
I'm just so used to you doing my stuff that I don't know what to do. I didn't get to finish it. I don't know how to edit the paper.
well, but I did edit the other one, and I edited a couple of last month, and I took your test for you last week.
Okay.
Your teacher didn't notice, but it's okay.
Oh. Well, I'm glad you didn't get caught.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I aced it actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm glad that you do everything for me.
no problem. Happy to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I play the under-functioning role, which In this scenario, I was taking and taking, and I acted like I didn't care about her, and I was just being very inconsiderate to her needs because I was letting her take care of all of my needs.
And I played the over-functioning person mostly because of a fear of control and letting her have control. I didn't know if it would get it done or even be done properly, and so that's really the basic issue, was an issue of allowing her to either do her own thing or make her own mistakes and just kind of letting it go.
I think to not have a relationship like this, like the over-functioning person has to realize what they're doing, and the under-functioning person has to be, I guess,
Willing to kind of step up to the plate. And,
yeah, because it's easy to be taken care of, and it's easy for a caretaker to take care of someone, but you have to assess the situation, and the person has to step up to the plate and do their own stuff, and this person has to let them do their own stuff.
And there needs to be an instance of taking like control of your own life, not your life and someone else's. Because in this instance, I wasn't just taking care of myself, I was controlling her life as well.
It's
And
clearly
so-
an unhealthy relationship.
Yeah, and so I have to learn how to kind of take control of my own life, but not someone else's.